You know, it trips me out when people say they never heard of conversational boundaries. Like, you need conversational boundaries. Let me help you understand this a little bit more. Sometimes we don't have the emotional or the mental capacity to hold conversations with people. Sometimes we don't have the capacity to absorb other people's emotional burdens. Sometimes we cannot do the emotional labor because we have life going on. We're stressed out. We already have our own personal burdens. Or maybe we're just exhausted of listening to the same thing. So sometimes you have to set this boundary with yourself. When it comes to conversations, you got to be willing to communicate your comfort levels. If you know that you're not comfortable having a certain type of conversation, or you're not comfortable hearing the same thing, don't have the conversation. It is absolutely okay for you to let a person know that certain topics of conversations make me uncomfortable. It's also absolutely okay to let people know that I need some space. The reason why sometimes we don't tell people is because our catastrophic thinking turns on and we assume the worst out of a situation. We assume that things are just going to go horrible. The worst than worst case possible scenario is going to happen. Sometimes you have to assume the best. And if the best doesn't play out, oh well. Some things you simply can't control. Relinquish that need to be in control of certain things. If you can no longer be a person's emotional dumping ground, let them know you can't always play unpaid therapist, sugar. They may be upset. They may leave. They may call you out your name. They may have an outburst. Shoot, they may even set a boundary against the boundary that you create. Let them. Okay, you can't control that. That right there is enough for you to see